Hey guys, what's up? Danny here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys an update on Donald Trump and what's going on with him right now. Could Trump face jail time if convicted? Experts weigh in. So, even though former President Donald Trump has been indicted for his alleged role in a hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels, it's not guaranteed the fiery politician would serve time in jail or prison if he's convicted. Experts said. Uh, Trump was charged with 34 felony counts of falsifying business records during his arraignment in a Manhattan court Tuesday. Falsifying business records would normally be charged as misdemeanors, charges that would not usually result in prison time, but they were bumped up to felonies because they were done in an effort to commit or conceal other crimes, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg said. Each felony count corresponds to one of the 34 documents the grand jury said contained a false statement about the payments, according to PolitiFact. As felony charges, each count carries a maximum of 4 years in prison, the New York Post reports, meaning the former president is technically facing a maximum 136-year sentence if convicted on all counts. However, he'd likely be sentenced to less, the Associated Press reports. In similar cases, either a misdemeanor or felony, an average defendant in their 70s with no arrest record typically doesn't see the inside of a jail cell, lawyers told Nexstar's WPIX. Despite who he is, for a nonviolent e-felony with no identifiable victim, a similarly situated defendant would normally not get jail time. Criminal defense attorney Michael Mullen said. Arthur Aidala, defense attorney and a former Brooklyn prosecutor, told Insider that while he can't be certain Trump won't face jail time, he doesn't see a scenario where Donald Trump spends 1 minute in jail. Prosecutors allege Trump's former lawyer Michael Cohen paid Daniels $130,000 to keep quiet about her alleged relationship with Trump. The alleged transaction occurred during Trump's presidential campaign in 2016. Cohen said Trump ordered him to make the payments to Daniels and former Playboy model Karen McDougal. Cohen said he paid Daniels $130,000 through a shell company and was reimbursed by Trump, who claimed them his legal expenses. Cohen also said that he arranged for the publishers of the National Enquirer to pay McDougal $150,000. In exchange, the tabloid allegedly didn't print McDonald's story about her alleged sexual encounter with Trump. For his efforts, Cohen said he was paid $160,000 plus a $60,000 bonus for a total of $420,000. Cohen pleaded guilty to violating federal campaign finance law in connection with the payments. Bragg said the alleged payment to Daniels constituted a violation of federal and New York campaign and election laws, therefore bumping up the charges from misdemeanors to felonies. But some legal experts say that logic isn't airtight. There are an awful lot of dots here, which it takes a bit of imagination to connect. Richard Klein, a Turo Law Center criminal law prosecutor, told the Associated Press. Bragg said the indictment doesn't specify the potential underlying crimes because the law doesn't require it, but given the likelihood of Trump's lawyers challenging it, you'd think that they'd want to be on much firmer ground in some of this stuff, said Klein, a former New York City public defender. The former president may also argue that the statute of limitations, which is 5 years for most felonies in New York, has run out because the hush money payments and Cohen's reimbursements happened before then. There were some extensions during the pandemic, and state law also can stop the clock when a potential defendant is continuously outside the state. Trump visited New York rarely over the 4 years of his presidency and now lives mostly in Florida and New Jersey. His lawyers could question whether the timeout applies to elected officials serving in Washington. Uh, so it says this case has some very good issues for the defense to litigate, said Duncan Levin, a New York City defense lawyer and former Manhattan prosecutor. It's not an open and shut case by any means. District Attorney Bragg is also looking at who made the payments and how they were accounted for by the Trump organization. Given the statute of limitations and jurisdiction issues, Mullen called the New York case a bit of an overreach by the district attorney's office. The lawyer also suggested that authorities should be focusing on investigations into Trump's involvement with the January 6, 2021 insurrection at the Capitol and the classified documents he allegedly kept at his Florida home. From the outside looking in, of all the alleged crimes Trump is potentially facing, the New York case seems to be the weakest case and an overreach by the prosecutors, Mullen said. There are so many things to attack about this case. Why did the district attorney sit on this? No one should be above the law. They should investigate January 6th and the Georgia election and interface interference and the documents at his house. Trump, who has denied any wrongdoing as well as the two alleged extramarital affairs, claimed on his social media platform that he would be arrested on March 21st in connection to the Manhattan District Attorney's case, saying it was a political witch hunt trying to take down the leading candidate by far in the Republican Party. However, delays in the grand jury meeting schedule pushed back a vote on whether to recommend charges. So basically, guys, even DeSantis was supporting Trump in one of his speeches that he actually made the other day, right? DeSantis was actually talking about how he actually like he likes Trump and everything like that, and how he's like, oh yeah, they're just trying to, like, you know, find something to bring him down. So it's like, I feel like DeSantis already freaking knows. It's like, yo, Trump is the guy. Like, Trump is what's good for America and this and that. So it's freaking crazy. So let's take a look at the Donald Trump poll numbers. Let's see if the so yeah, recently Trump's lead over DeSantis has just continually been growing, and that's actually really freaking insane. Yeah, so that's kind of the latest news and stuff, is that, you know, this isn't really letting, you know, he's like almost 80 years old now and stuff, and honestly, you know, this is stuff that happened a very long time ago, and he could easily just like pay it off or something like that. I mean, like, I understand, like, sometimes you're successful, you want to find loopholes and stuff. It's really not that difficult to do things like that, right? To you know, just find loopholes, and that's most important, though. You just got to find loopholes and stuff. So yeah, guys, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to mention a couple quick things to everybody, is that, you know, never let a girl get in the way of you manifesting your power and you being a powerful man. Never let that happen to you, right? And just freaking party hard, go off and stuff, have a lot of freaking fun, right? You see Donald Trump is 79, he's still alive and stuff, right? And that's the thing, is that, like, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Trump doesn't do drugs. And why has he gotten so far? Because he doesn't do drugs. Period. That's it. So that's basically my update for y'all. You know, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think that Trump might be okay with everything that's going on and stuff, right? You look at the Democratic Party, and Joe Biden is an absolute stick. He doesn't even know what the frick he's doing. He's like a stick in the ground. Doesn't serve any purpose. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great day, and peace out.